Today, we're going to talk about one of the most underrated badminton players of the last 2 decades. Before explaining why he is underrated, let's first establish why he is not inferior to legends like Lin Dan, Lee Chong Wei, or Axelsen. Chen Long won 2 consecutive World Championship gold medals, 2014 in Copenhagen
How many times has that been faulted in this tournament? Here it comes.
and 2015 in Jakarta. Only a handful of players in history have managed to defend a world championship title. And that's not all. Chen Long is also one of the very few players to win 3 Olympic medals: bronze in London 2012, gold in Rio 2016, silver in Tokyo 2020. If we start listing all his medals and titles, the list becomes long enough to lose attention. But the point is already clear. Despite all this, Chen Long is still often called the most underrated player in badminton. Why? I've noted a few reasons, and you can add more in the comments. Chen Long's prime years were sandwiched between Lin Dan and Lee Chong Wei. But why was he never fully included in this legendary rivalry? Why don't people talk about a three-way rivalry? To understand this, we need to go back in time. Lin Dan and Lee Chong Wei entered their national teams before 2005. By the late 2000s, they were already defeating giants like Peter Gade, Tawfik Hidayat, and other top players. The 2008 Beijing Olympics final between Lin Dan and Lee Chong Wei cemented them as the new faces of badminton. Chen Long, on the other hand, joined the Chinese national team in 2008, after winning the Asian Junior Championship in 2007. He began consistently defeating elite players only after 2009. Simply put, he arrived slightly late to an already established rivalry. At the 2012 London Olympics, Chen Long won the bronze medal, his first Olympic medal. But that bronze was largely overlooked because the final between Lin Dan and Lee Chong Wei dominated all attention. Fans had little mental space left to appreciate the third-place finish. A similar pattern repeated later. Before the 2016 Rio Olympics, Lee Chong Wei finally defeated Lin Dan in the semifinals, only to lose to Chen Long in the final. Once again, the story focused more on Lee Chong Wei's loss than on Chen Long's victory. Sometimes, the pain of a defeated legend overshadows the greatness of the winner. But the fact remains, Chen Long won Olympic gold. As Lin Dan and Lee Chong Wei moved past their prime years, new players like Victor Axelsen and Kento Momota began to emerge. Fans quickly shifted their attention to predicting the next great rivalry. Once again, Chen Long was rarely included in that conversation. In 2017, Momota returned after his suspension and dominated men's singles for nearly 2 years, becoming the new central figure in badminton. Then came Tokyo 2020. Chen Long reached the final but lost to Axelsen, winning the silver medal. The Olympics themselves felt subdued, held in 2021 under difficult circumstances, and many fans were still processing what had been lost rather than celebrating what was achieved. This video isn't meant to say that Chen Long isn't respected or loved. He absolutely is. The purpose is not to prove that he is underrated, but to highlight his greatness. From 2008 to 2020, Chen Long was always there, competing, winning, and delivering at the highest level. He retired after the Tokyo Olympics at the age of 34. While others dominated headlines and narratives, Chen Long often won quietly. But his records speak clearly, and they speak greatness.